Hey guys, what's going on? It's episode 8 here, and before our game against Atalanta, I want to show you a few things. First of all, the league, and replicating last year's form, Inter Milan haven't started the best, with 7 games in and 11 points. However, if you look down the league, it is pretty tight, considering that first to 11th, no, not 11th, to 12th, yeah, 12 is 8 points. So, okay, in terms of games, it is quite far apart. But if you look at that 18, 15, 15, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 11, 11, it's pretty tight. 9, 8, 7, 6, and then the bottom 3 are just nowhere to be seen. And Roma are quite far down there as well. But yeah, that's the league table. We've got a game in hand against, probably that game in hand will probably be against Palermo, obviously. With them having played 6 games as well, but we are second. To Lazio, who are first and won every game and lost one. We have won 5 and lost 1, but we have not got a better goal difference. I think it's Mario Zarate who's scoring their goals. If we go to stats, player stats, Zarate with 7 goals, Barretta with 7, Ibrahimovic with 4, who's out at the moment, Gilardino, Cavani, Michele, Diego Milito. Assists, Sanchez just keeping in there with 3, Jan Mavia, Asamoah and Phil Jones, the players that we would want in tackles per game, and Asamoah in pole position in that, which makes me quite happy. McDonald Mariga, the former Inter Milan, as it is on this, Inter Milan player. He is a he's got good potential according to the Inter Milan coaches at the moment, but yeah. So those are the stats. Other thing I want to show you is we've come back after international break, and you didn't see anything, but you did see, you did see this, and you did see this. I'm not going to hide it. Okay, he is my replacement for Cassano, and he's going to be the understudy of Pastore if I'm able to get him. I hope to get him in the summer, but if I can get him in January, then even better. Then I can move other players on. Hopefully get him settled for next season. Italy search for manager, and Spain, and obviously they're major clubs, countries, and I would be tempted if I'm honest, but they are looking for applications now. I don't know. I'll see what happens, but I don't know. Nah, international management's not for me, but I might give it a go in the future. Just before FM12 comes out, I might give international management a try on this after I finish this AC Milan series. So that's all I want to show you for now, and I'll be back to you at the game. Hello and welcome to episode 8, part 2. So we have got Atalanta, and they're playing a standard 4-4-2. I can't really recognise any of the players. Obviously, they got a player called Barreto. It doesn't matter. So, bit harsh. Sirigu in goal, who's got like a 6.6 rating for some reason, but he's not conceded a goal in 220 something minutes. So, we've gone with Socrates at the back, Coentrao, Phil Jones, and Sacco, Asamoah, Pastore, Sanchez, Eden Hazard, Lukaku, and Ibrahimovic restored. Those 2 restored up front. Not for a while. In fact, and Hazard as well. So Ibrahimovic, Hazard have come back from injury, and we are playing Phil Jones and Sacco at the back, 2 possible future captains of the club. Let me just make sure it's not on extended again. And we could get a goal here already in Hazard, sorry. But yeah, 2 future captains. Sacco is actually the captain today. The reason I did that is because he was the former captain at PSG, so or so I believe. And Lukaku, it was a chance for him. That was. I don't know about you guys, but actually probably not for you, but obviously more for me. Because I've changed the game resolution, so it's sort of widescreen. That it kind of looks a bit weird to me now, because my eyes are still getting kind of used to it. It looks actually more sharp, but obviously not the same as my monitor. So it's still full screen, but I don't know. You can tell a difference. You can tell it feels a little bit stretched maybe, but still looks quite crisp. Um, yeah. So Sacco is the captain. Obviously, he hasn't. Well, in my view, I don't think he's played as well as maybe he could have done last season. He had a good debut, scored 2 goals, and Ibrahimovic should definitely score. He does, but it's offside, unfortunately. Yeah, he had a great debut, and then after that, he sort of went back into a shell and didn't really perform as well as well, a lot of you will know he can do on this game because he is an absolute beast on his day. I was contemplating giving it to Phil Jones for that reason. That's one of the reasons I was for Phil. That's why I was going to give it to Phil Jones. He's a bit more reliable like that. But I thought I'd give it to Sacco. He's older. He's had captaincy experience before, and he also said his description. He was a commanding centre back. So those are my reasons behind it, and he's on the captain's list now as well as Phil Jones. Moving on to Sidigu, he hasn't conceded a goal for 226 minutes before this game. So his average rating, I think, for the last 5 games is like 6.58, which is not great at all. But here we go, Asamoah. He can do something here. Bloody hell! Look how long he kept hold of the ball. Fantastic. 1 minute. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's a goal! And Sacco! It's his first goal of the season. Given the captain's armband as well, and scores. Well, that's a nice game for him today. As long as he doesn't get sent off, I guess. Look at this corner from Hazard. A lot better than Robinho's, and the man on the line just drifted off. And Sacco just nodded it into the corner. Look at the possession stats. We're absolutely destroying them. But, was about it. I thought I spoke too soon, but that's a great ball. Hazard in behind the defence. Sort of ish. I would have pulled it back there if that was me. And, Hazard in again. And he headed that one over. It wasn't offside. Although it did look quite offside when Sanchez played the ball, so maybe they just played advantage. But, Pastore. Not the best of efforts. So I'm playing this after Arsene Wenger came out and tried to explain his reasons for the 5 players that were bought on transfer deadline day, as many of you will know, most people believe. And there you go, 6.6 for Sirigu. I mean, he has nothing to do, so all the ratings kind of just go to the defence, if you know what I mean. But time not to get careless, because this is where we get careless. He came out today and said, when tried to give his reasons for buying 5 players on the last 2 days of the transfer window, and a lot of people obviously believe that it was because of the thrashing. Although he has come out throughout the whole of the summer and said, sorry about that, I might get mixed up, throughout the whole of the summer and said that we are very busy with transfers. So he obviously had his eye on a few players. I think, when I say a few players, I think 5 that turned him down and he went for these 5 because I think Arsene Wenger, well, that was a great nod on. I think Arsene Wenger would have gone for top quality players. He would have gone for Hazard, he would have gone for Mavia, he would have gone for Cahill, but look how much they would have cost. So, he said he failed. Apparently we failed signing Mavia just before the end of the transfer window. And I'm not sure how to pronounce the name, but I say it Mavia, or some people say M Villa, or something like that, I don't know. Good steal from Pastore, and Ibrahimovic drifted out. Oh, that's a great pass. Oh, he had to score, but someone else did. Ibrahimovic scored that. He got the rebound. Not too disappointed. That's 5 goals for him in this season. Hopefully he can catch up with the leading goal scorer, which is Zarate and Barreto. Surprise, surprise. I don't know where he's come from. He never does. I can't recall him playing this well in a Football Manager game. Barreto. I would have noticed it because I do when I do like other leagues and stuff. I do check the Spanish league, English league. For flip's sake. Well, there we go. The inexperience showing there from Phil Jones and Sacco. You know what I'm going to do? I'm tell him to drop a little bit deeper because we've been caught. Actually, we'll make the subs now. After the corner. Oh, I thought Sacco had scored. I thought it was a quality goal because it was already high. Okay, I'm going to make the subs. See, this is the difficult one. I'm going to take off. Who do I take off up front? Because I don't want him to get sent off. We'll put on Abel Hernandez. Actually, we'll put on Cassano. We'll take them both off. Forget it. And who else? Keep Asamoah on. Hazard maybe? No, he's played really well. We'll put Robinho on. Take Pastore off. Or maybe I shouldn't do that, but oh well. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give Flamini some match time because he's still lacking match fitness, and we'll go with that. Man, I do take my time. That's why I tend to cut it out in the middle of videos, especially when I've gone overtime. I tend to cut it. That's probably the first thing I cut out. And there we go, the 2-on-1, and he had to finish that, and he didn't. So Sirigu again hasn't conceded. We've dropped deeper, but the marking is awful. Look at that. Sirigu, that's good. He's been really solid. He hasn't looked... I don't know, but that's a good nod on from Hernandez. The team have done alright today. I think, well, obviously, Atalanta look like they're probably going to be a team that gets relegated, so we probably could have gone better with the goals on that kind of front. We had the chances, and that was a great ball from Sanchez. If I had that ball in real life, those are the beauties that that you'd really want to run onto. But you don't expect that when they come to you in real life, you don't really expect those kind of chances. And those are the ones that you want. And another... Okay. That was a shit free kick and then a shit shot. Complete waste of time. Okay, who else? Sacco. Oh, for fuck's sake, and now Coentrao. Look at that. This referee's a dickhead. Fuck's sake. If we concede, I will be a little bit pissed off, actually. It's a good save. Yeah, run it down. Okay, that's it. Hazard gets man of the match in his first game back from injury, and that's a good win, I'd say. Best players were probably Hazard. Not Ibrahimovic. Was not impressed by him that much. Sacco, I'm going to say you're delighted because obviously captain of the club for the first game. At the age of 21, you're captain of AC Milan. It's not something that happens every day. He played really well, obviously, with the goal. So yeah. Oh yeah, look here. It said on the... Okay, wait. Napoli beat Inter. Fucking hell. Lavezzi. Oh wait, I might have showed you that in the first part. I'm not sure. But 3-3 Roma and Juventus. Anyway, I'll give you that tip in the next episode, which I'll do directly after this, so I won't forget it. So next episode will be the Champions League game against Spartak Moscow. I'm looking forward to that one. It should be a difficult tie, or hoping it's a difficult tie. It might be a bit of a challenge. Sounds a bit cocky, but oh well. So that's episode 8 wrapped up.